Hello, everybody. It's time to learn something new. Today, we're going to be talking about this minute wheel with minute pinion. This thing right here. This is a Hubert Herr cuckoo quail clock. And as you can see, underneath the minute wheel with minute pinion, there is a compression washer right here. And now that compression washer is designed so as the minute hand rotates, it will not just fall. So that puts enough pressure on the center wheel, which allows the minute hand to rotate normally. If there wasn't a compression washer on this, then the minute hand would just drop. Here's another Hubert Herr cuckoo quail movement. It looks practically brand new. There wasn't a compression washer underneath the minute wheel with minute pinion, and this clock has been ticking all night. As you can see, the cuckoo weight is still up, the quail weight is still up, but the tick time weight is laying down on the floor there. And the reason why is we're going to discuss that as soon as I take this thing off the stand. So stand by. I decided to leave it on the stand. Now this minute wheel, as you can see, I can easily turn this. I shouldn't be able to turn it that easily. And the problem with this clock is the center hole for the minute wheel is worn out. And so in order to fix this, typically you would have to put a bushing in. But I'm going to see if I can mess up the shaft that the minute wheel goes on and make it tighter. It shouldn't spin that easily. With this clock, it does normally. You can't make it spin, and that's because it's tight on the shaft. But with this movement, like I said, it's a brand new movement, and I don't understand. Well, it looks brand new. It's very clean. It shouldn't spin that easily on the shaft. And I got all these dots on. If I was to take these parts off, and we put some weight if I was to move this to the center and put some pressure behind it, you can, if you look closely enough where that dot is, that dot will rotate to the left. It takes a while. But when you put all the other wheels on, because this thing is easily to get off, it shouldn't be that easy to get off. And so the proper way would be to put another bushing in this hole. This hole is wallered out, but I don't want to do that, because if I mess this up putting a bushing in, then this pinion gear is going to come off. So instead, I'm going to mess up the shaft. I could super glue this to the wheel, but that's not the proper way to do it. The proper way to do it is to make this hole small, put another bushing in this shaft, but I don't think I have a small enough bushing to do that. This is why I didn't want to put a bushing in. I tried putting a bushing in, and what I thought would happen did happen. And so now I have to come up with another wheel for this clock. I end up stealing another one off of my clock, and the wheel still was too loose. So I did what I said I was going to do in the first place, but didn't do it. Tried to put a bushing in the other one and messed it up. I took a flat punch and laid this shaft on this steel bar, and I made a couple of indentations all the way around on that steel shaft, and now the wheel is tight. And if you watch this wheel, you're going to see this wheel turn to the left, because I don't have the pendulum on, and it's working the way it's supposed to. So now the minute hand will turn, the quail and cuckoo will operate. So end up this shaft was a smaller diameter than what it should have been, but taking the punch and making a couple indentations, it made this wheel tighter onto the shaft. Stand by and I'll show you what I did.